Hey there folks, Craig Grabo, Central Lawn Care. Hope you'll take a moment to talk lawn and landscape with me. I have started to finish up the leaf mulching on my particular property. Now, the reason I'm able to go ahead and start to wrap this up is because majority of the trees that are on our property are going to be things that drop early. So maples and hackberries, that's what we have that are most prevalent. There are a couple oaks that are kind of back in the woods, but they're not going to really blow into my property. None of my neighbors have oaks, so everything's pretty much dropped down. You can kind of see as you look around, majority of the things are off the trees. So that is a huge advantage because I'm pretty ahead of the game as far as having some of this leaf dust on my ground. And now I want to show you what the leaf mulching ends up looking like when we get it nice and finely ground. Now just keep in mind, my yard was completely covered with leaves. Actually, if you kind of look at some of my beds, you can see that there's still a fair amount of leaves that are in the beds. I'm just gonna let that lay. But this was also covered on my grass. We blew it all from my deck, patio, all that sort of fun stuff. So it was real thick. So now keep in mind that how thick that was and what I'm gonna show you as far as what it turns into. So here's a nice little pile that's kind of left behind, and you can see there's nothing there anymore. So that stuff is really great. It's gonna break down, it's gonna feed the organisms in the soil. It's also gonna keep that soil a little bit warm and add that organic matter that is critical back to it. The other super thing that we're gonna be talking about a lot over these next couple of weeks is going to be dormant seeding. If you ever wanna collect some of those leaf mulchings and go ahead and throw them into a bucket, you can use them as a mulching. So like you would use straw or anything like that. After you do your dormant seeding, just dust it over. It's gonna break down, but it's gonna add a nice layer until that seed's able to work into the soil. So again, I just wanted to kind of show you what the leaf mulching remnants look like, kind of how it cleans up in a yard, how it's gonna break down, why it can be beneficial, and why you might as well go ahead and do it, and the other things that you can use it for. So I really appreciate you taking the moment to talk lawn and landscape with me. Till next time.